It was supposed to be a quiet Saturday. My wife, Lena, had headed out for a routine morning jog. Just a bit of fresh air at the local park inside our gated community. She wore her usual black workout leggings, fitted tee baseball cap pulled low, her long blonde hair tied in a neat ponytail. To anyone watching, she looked like just another suburban woman out for some cardio. But Lena wasn't just anyone. She was a tactical instructor for U.S. Special Operations Command, hand-to-hand combat, urban survival, evasive maneuver training. The kind of training that saves elite soldiers' lives behind enemy lines. Unfortunately, our community had recently formed a safety patrol. Really just two overzealous, underqualified volunteers named Greg and Walter. They took their HOA-issued vests and golf cart way too seriously. That morning, as Lena parked near the empty lot by the trailhead, the golf cart rolled up, blue lights flashing like it was a crime scene. "Greg and Walter!" They jumped out and demanded to know what she was doing there, insisting the park was for residents only, ignoring the written rule that residents and their families were fully authorized to use the space. Lena calmly told them she lived here. Greg didn't care. Instead, he reached for his hip and drew a scratched-up revolver from a flimsy old holster. His hand trembled, but the smug grin on his face didn't. "Leave now or you'll be arrested," he barked, as if he had the authority. Walter stood beside him, gripping a cheap collapsible baton, trying to look like backup in a bad action movie. What neither of them realized was that Lena had once disarmed insurgents in crumbling stairwells under rocket fire, that she'd trained SEALs in hostage rescue, that she'd faced actual enemies, not community bullies with outdated weapons. She raised her hands slowly, palms forward, cooperative. Then, in a single fluid move, she sidestepped, gripped Greg's wrist, and snapped the revolver from his hand with a crack of bone and metal. Walter tried to react. He didn't get the chance. She swept his legs out and dropped him flat, pinning him with one knee like she'd done 100 times in training. Scenarios far more dangerous than this. Neighbors began gathering, phones out, recording everything. By the time local police arrived, Lena stood calm and unharmed. Greg and Walter groaned on the pavement like stunned amateurs. Witnesses spoke. Footage rolled. Within the hour, both men were arrested, charged with assault with a deadly weapon and impersonating officers. The HOA president quietly resigned the next morning.